All right, welcome. Today we're doing a 20-minute mobility workout. We're gonna get your fascia moving and grooving, so let's get started. Okay, you're gonna need to start against something like a wall or a piece of furniture that you can grab onto in case you need some extra balance support. You're gonna begin feet hip width apart. Start with a nice neutral spine. So head over shoulders, over hips, over feet. Make sure your knees are slightly softened. You're gonna start to snake it down, rolling down through the spine. Lead with the head on the way up. And then repeat. Rolling it down. Arching it up. Go as low as you can. You can also use your hands on your legs for some support if you need to. The whole idea here is that we are opening up the back, activating the hamstrings, looking up, activating the back and hamstrings as you come up. And just make it like a giant wave. Let's reverse that. So you're gonna arch up, lower the torso down, roll it up through the spine. So in this workout, we're gonna fuse a lot of different kind of techniques. We've got some almost like dance-like motion, with some Pilates-based exercise, with some mobility work, a wonderful fusion to open up the body. Now remember, anywhere where you feel that tug or pull, that stretch, is where you have fascial adhesion. So to help support this work, go back and foam roll those areas, use a rapid release tool, massage gun, help to open up those tight tissues. It's only gonna enhance your ability to stretch and then create more range of motion so that when you go into some of your strength work, you can get those end ranges. Okay, from here, we're gonna hinge our body. Now, don't arch your back. Press your hips forward, keep your rib cage flush with the belly. And my heels naturally come off. I'm primarily moving through the knee joint. Ankles are gonna move a little bit, but I'm mostly moving through the knees. Everything else stays stable. We are working your quad strength. If your knees are pulling, you know, well, now you know, roll out your quads, because when the muscles are tight, there's fascial adhesions which are pulling on the knee. Foam roll the quads, open that up. You'll feel a lot better for this exercise. Remember, we want to, in order to open up our bodies, right? You need to vary your movement pattern. You need to go into your end ranges, hopefully no pain, right? We want to avoid pain. Go into those end ranges and we're adding strength into it, right? So when you add strength work into those large ranges, it tells the nervous system, hey, I'm feeling more comfortable. I'm getting stronger here. It's safe to let go a little bit, and that's how your flexibility is going to open up. This hand can literally be anywhere you want. You want to make it harder? You can place it hand behind your head. That's going to add some more weight to counterbalance. Woo-wee! Good, let's do one more. Okay, next, we're going to cross the arms. You're going to stack this foot behind you on the ball of the foot. You're going to reach out almost like a Russian deadlift, single leg, RDL. You're going to go out here. You're going to transition your weight, come down to the floor. Come back up, kick the leg. Bring the leg back down, stand tall. Coordination exercise. All right, single leg RDL. Drop it down to the floor. Come back up, kick it out. Stand up. Single leg RDL. Drop it down to the floor. Bring it back up. Kick it out. You're trying to stay square. The crossing of the arms will help to keep your body square. So even shoulders, even hips. Single leg. Drop it down. This is also a cozy position that feels good. Comfortable. and then kick it out. I don't mind if you start that kick from a bent leg or you come up all the way first. Doesn't matter. Today, you're fine. Single leg RDL. Lower down. And kick it out. And then I like this idea of coming up all in one piece, really working the hamstring there. So we're stretching and working the hamstring, bringing it down to the floor. We need this mobility to get up and down off the floor as we age. Then you kick it out and you bring it up. Let's take one more. Ooh, other side. Okay, here we go. Okay, prop the other foot behind you. Stick the chest out, tailbone out. So you can see here I'm really exaggerating tailbone up as much as you can. So that's going to pull on this so that we're getting a good stretch. But also it's strength work because you're having to hold your body up at that end range. Start to come off the floor and then kick the leg behind you. Try to keep your hips squared as much as you can and come up in one piece. Whew. Single leg. Bring it down. Pressing up. Kick it out. Stand it up. Exercises like this, by the way, great for Alzheimer's prevention. Dancing, things like that that require coordination skills are fantastic for brain health. Although I know you might feel like your brain hurts after trying to figure this out. Repeat this a few times. This workout a few times, you'll get it. No problem. And hinge. And you'll notice, hopefully, that single leg RDL, the hinge, becomes deeper. The more you move, it starts to unlock tight tissue. Tissue starts to glide again, starts to restore. And you have more range of motion, which is what we want. We don't want to get stiff and tight as we age, right? We want to be able to move well, be strong, have our joints supported. Really is working that hamstring, hip, glute, back, everything's burning, hopefully. When you stand up, try not to sink like this, right? Maintain that posture. One more. Oh, sorry. RDL. Then lower it down. Then push. Doesn't have to be perfect, any of this stuff. As long as you're moving your body, great. Okay, side to side now. Okay, you're gonna drop down. We're gonna start out with parallel feet, okay? So feet are pretty wide. I would say as wide as you can get without feeling like you're gonna topple over. We're gonna drop over to one side, over to the other side. And again, does not matter how low you go. It's go as low as you can go. Over time, body starts to adapt, you'll get lower if you're consistent with it. Our fascia, the connective tissue in our body that surrounds our muscles, our bones, our organs, it responds to thoughts and emotions, how hydrated you are, how much you're moving, how much you're varying your movement pattern. All of that stuff is affected. So everything comes into play. Sleep, nutrition, hydration, movement, all of the stuff that you guys hear about. We just have to do it, right? Okay, now turn out your legs. Horse stance. We're gonna drop down as low as you can go. Swing it side to side down there. Woo, it's a party. Got my party pants on today. And once again, it's getting hot. That's a good thing. Obviously, temperature rises as we start to move, but some of the positions in particular can create a rise in temperature in the body. It's a release of energy, and that could be stuck energy in the tissue. If any of you have experienced yamana body rolling or just some fascial release work with foam rolling, sometimes you'll be on a spot and all of a sudden you get hot. The temperature rises. That's trapped energy. Where did the energy come from? Could be various things, including emotions, but it's stuck energy that's being released through the body. And that's why after your workout, super important to hydrate, help all of that stuff get flushed out of the body. Good, we're gonna do one more. Even things like if you live in an urban setting, right? And you're doing commutes in a car, your windows down on the highway, you're breathing in all that pollution. The body has to process that and flush it out. Ugh. Great, okay. Next thing, we're not done with these exercises yet. All right, once again, parallel. We're gonna swing, just like a little swing set, down and up. Don't round the spine. So what I don't wanna see is this here. You're almost exaggerating this. Chest out, tailbone out. Really exaggerate. I'd rather you exaggerate it more than having you round the spine right now. So you're gonna reach out. Literally all the way until your pelvis doesn't go any further, and then come back up. It's not about how low the head goes or the chest goes. It's about the hips. How much are the hips tilting? Then that's opening up the hamstrings, the inner thighs. One of the tightest lines I see on people as a fascial stretch therapist is that inner thigh hamstring line. So tight. So this helps to open that up as well. Again, strengthening and stretching, right? This stuff is gonna do way more than just static stretching, right? Because you're putting the tissue under load. My legs are starting to shake. Whoo, 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, for the body's lateral line. Oh, walk your feet in. Okay, let's bring it down to the mat. One of the tightest lines I also see on people is the lateral line, which runs all the way up here and even into the side neck. That can affect your ability to rotate, believe it or not, but also it can create things like a leg being shorter because the tissue's pulling the hip and the leg up into the socket. And so then it can affect your gait and all these other things. So you're gonna stack your legs like so, Little Mermaid legs. This leg can be in front. This hand is underneath the shoulder. Okay, you're going to start low, stretching out this tissue, come up into a rainbow to compress the tissue. Lengthen the side body, compress the side body, although the top line is also stretching. This is a great one. And 3, and 4, and 5, and we'll do 1 more. 6, hold in your side plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, other side. Okay. Top leg is in front. Bring this hand underneath the shoulder. Find your stretch and your strengthen. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Side plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. Okay. Come forward into a cobra. And then just move the body back and forth. The head can look over toward the back foot, stretching it out. Okay. We're going to go from this upward dog position to plank to downward dog with legs a little bit wider than normal, mat width apart. Find your plank, lower down. Okay, so hips don't touch, they stay hovered. Plank, downward dog, plank, lower down without touching. Plank, downward dog. Make sure your ribs are in, tailbone up a little bit. Plank, upward dog. Plank, downward dog. In your plank, try not to tuck, but also not arch. It's a fine line. And again, plank. Woo. Downward dog. We'll do one more. Lift out of your shoulders too, feel tall. Don't sink. Plank. Downward dog. Plank, hold. You can bring your feet in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Stretch out your wrists. We're gonna finish with a reverse plank or reverse tabletop. So your choice, I'm gonna show you both. Reverse plank, straight line. Reverse tabletop, legs bent, hips lifted. Okay, we're gonna do 10. Here we go. For 10, don't touch in between though. You can lightly touch, but don't rest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 count hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, stretch those wrists out. Thank you so much for joining me for our 20-minute workout today, and be well.